Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your reading. Welcome back to BehatiLife YouTube channel. I'm going to be live shuffling for you what you need to hear. I ask that you call in for protection and discernment to allow you to understand where this reading applies to your life or what chunk applies to your life. Even though this is for the month of March, do stay open to the timelessness of these readings. If it crosses your timeline, when it crosses your timeline, trust the message that is meant to be received there for you. Okay, let's go ahead and see what's going on for Gemini, what they need to hear. Knight of Swords. Oh goodness, Gemini. I just got an image of someone like picking at their skin. Like a flea or something, or a little bug kind of bothering them. Oh my goodness, Gemini, you are in your head here. Two of Cups. Can you clarify the Two of Cups for me, please? Three of Pentacles. This has a lot to do with like a collaboration. I just heard the word coexisting, co-creating, brainstorming. Can you clarify the Knight of Swords for me? Four of Cups. Gemini, I really get a strong sense that you need to, you're needing to kind of shake things up. You also may have somebody, like a little parasite or something, that is draining you. This could be money. This could be a person. This could be an actual skin condition. But you're not meant to have this thing feeding off of you or scratching you or irritating you. Gemini, it almost feels like you're turning a blind eye, like turning your head away from picking it off or taking care of it. It's like ignoring something when you should be addressing it. Why? Why are we doing that? I want you to know, if you continue to ignore this situation, it can turn into a bigger situation. Is that really what you want? Someone here also needs to kind of come back into their power here. It's like they've almost, I don't say given up, but they're just like, okay, whatever they want. They kind of submit to someone or submit to something else because they don't want to fight or they don't want conflict or they don't want to continue talking. That doesn't make this situation okay. You need to kind of pull off this little leech, whatever it is, Gemini. It could represent a person again. It could represent a situation, a circumstance. Something is leeching off of you that needs to be clearly taken care of and needs to be addressed. We don't need to continue to turn a blind eye to this. Even with the Two of Cups, it was clarified by the Three of Pentacles, reversed. And it's like, okay, something here is not pulling its weight. So Gemini, why are we allowing that to happen? Let me ask. It's like you don't want to deal with something. Or it's happy. Make sure, okay, Nine of Wands, interesting, Strength card. Someone here may feel really comfortable, a little too comfortable. Like settling into something, someone else's happiness or someone else's growth and ability to kind of prosper off of you or get one over on you has you not wanting to fight for whatever reason. You don't want to defend yourself. You don't want to protect yourself. Very interesting. Spirit will not allow that. It's one of the reasons why it's coming up in the reading. You are not meant to be bullied. You're not meant to be, you know what it's reminding me of? When I was in middle school, My mom would pack my lunch, and there was this girl who would like take what she wanted out of my lunch. I don't even know, now that I'm saying it out loud, I'm like, what the heck was going on that even happened? My mom would ask me, like, did you eat your lunch today? And I would be like, no. Like, why not? Well, because I forget the girl's name, but she had big curly hair. Big curly hair. And I'd be like, oh, well, because so-and-so took my lunch. What do you mean so-and-so took your lunch? And it was like this girl just felt really comfortable. And I think I wanted to be her friend. I think that was what it was. I wanted to be her friend, so I would allow her to take my lunch. I wasn't hungry, but I wasn't eating my food, you know? And my mom got pissed because it kept happening. And I wanted to be her friend, so I allowed it to keep happening. And I didn't want to speak up, and I didn't want to say anything. But I also started to see how it could very well be problematic. She was also taking the favorite parts of my lunch, now I think about it. Gemini, I share that message with you for a reason. Don't allow anybody to take your lunch. Don't allow anybody to take your snacks. Regardless of what you want from the situation, they shouldn't be allowed to take what is yours. Even if it's being I just heard the word ample, even if it's being amply provided for, you are allowed to be blessed. You're allowed to have blessings in your life. Just because you're in a season of generosity from the universe doesn't mean that others can take from you. This is your blessing. What's your message? Okay, let's go ahead and shuffle and see what else wants to come forward. Wow, literally says reclaim your power. Interesting. The next card, think on your feet. Oh, look at this little squirrel. Boop, boop. Oh, I can't show you. Oh, well, there. Little squirrel boy or girl. Just enjoying a little snacky. Set healthy boundaries. Stop eating my lunch. That's so funny. Let's go ahead and shuffle in your love relationships. This little squirrel has been eating the strawberries that I've been growing. I'm not mad at it. At least someone's enjoying it. Okay, love relationships. What do we need to hear? Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Separation, girl. You literally can't make this up. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Why? Because they keep eating your quote-unquote lunch. Stay optimistic about your love life. It's okay. For someone here, they feel like, oh my God, the shit's gonna hit the fan if I speak up and tell them to back off. And what if the shit does hit the fan? Does that make it okay for them to take from you? Give your relationship a chance. It's interesting because when I see give your relationship a chance, I feel like that's what you're doing. But the universe feels like it's kind of telling you, maybe you've given your relationship too many chances, or maybe you've given this situation too many chances. What is the stay optimistic about your love life? I think this has to do with you, when you stand up for yourself and when you speak up for yourself, being optimistic about the outcome from that instead of being passive and surrendering and not speaking up for yourself. I think you'd be surprised how pleasant things can be when you do stand up for yourself. So Gemini, that is your reading, short, sweet, and to the point. If you love this reading, if it was helpful to you, please give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you want to receive more channeled messages, tarot, and astrology. I have BehatiLove Notes, which is very similar to Patreon, although it's the platform that I've created for me to be able to shuffle and pull cards for you every other day and pull charts, astrological charts, and write handwritten horoscopes for the collective there. The links for that will be down below. If you are subscribed, make sure that you are actually subscribed, because YouTube is going through it and unsubscribing people, not just my channel, but a lot of us here on the YouTube platform. Turn on your notifications. Until then, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.